welcome back to another video. It's your boy Wolf. I'm sorry I'm a couple days late on how to improve Rage of Cypher, but we're here now. I wanted to add a couple of extra visual elements, especially more so when I'm talking about combos, to be able to make things more easy to understand and to just be able to communicate better, essentially. So here's the video, how to improve Rage of Cypher. There's actually two ways that you could go about with the deck build. This way that I'm going to show you features Cypher monsters. It features Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Now the best way and the best version of this and the most expensive version of this deck is going to be with actual Photon monsters, more than just Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, but actual Photon monsters, not really any Cypher monsters at all. That's going to be the best way to probably play this. And it also, you would only need to buy the structure deck one time. So if that is your goal, is to play something competitive, maybe that you can enter tournaments with, and so on and so forth, you're going to want to probably go with the Photon build, and that I can make a separate video on that if there's enough interest. But for now, we're going to stick with the budget friendly, I just want to climb ladder and not get the crap kicked out of me, Rage of Cypher improved deck. And you know how I like to do it. You could get everything from buying the structure deck 3 times or going into the secret pack, which is going to be Nebula Cyclone. Nebula Cyclone is going to be the secret pack that you could get the rest of the cards from, and anything that you can't get from the structure deck or Nebula Cyclone you can craft. It's not going to be too many cards that you need to craft. I believe Upstart Goblin and Trade-In are going to be the only ones, but I like to do my videos in a certain structure. So after this little introduction, I'm going to then go through the deck list, the main deck, the extra deck. We're going to go into what the deck wants to do, and then we're going to go into some combos to start you off. Might have some closing comments, and that's going to be the video. There will be timestamps in the description. There's also going to be a deck list in the description as well, just for all you copy pasta monsters out there. And let's get right to it. So we're starting off with Galaxy Wizard at 3, Cipher Wing at 3, Cipher Twin Raptor at 3, Cipher Biplane at 2, Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon at 3, Galaxy Knight at 2, Galactic Spiral Dragon at 2, Galaxy Eyes Afterglow Dragon at 3, Raigeki at 1, Monster Reborn at 1, Upstart Goblin at 2, Trade-In at 3, Photon Sanctuary at 2, Lightning Storm at 1, Lighten the Load at 1, Constellar Belt at 1, Rank Up Magic Cypher Ascension at 2, Tachyon Spiral Galaxy at 2, and Solemn Warning at 3. That's it for the main deck. The extra deck is Starliege Photon Blast Dragon at 1, number 107 Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon at 1, number 38 Hope Harbinger Dragon at 1, Galaxy Eyes Cipher Dragon at 2, Galaxy Eyes Cipher Blade at 1, Neo Galaxy Eyes Cipher Dragon at 1, Galaxy Eyes Cipher X Dragon at 1, and then Galaxy Eyes Solar Flare Dragon at 1. Now for the extra deck, you can play around with those counts, and you can add in anything that you feel could help you protect yourself going first, as well as a good substitute for Galactic Spiral Dragon. For Galactic Spiral Dragon would also be Guardian Order, I believe, the level 8 2500. If you got 2 light monsters on board, special summon it. I just thought Galactic Spiral was a little bit more versatile because you could also summon it from the grave as well as your hand, versus the Guardian Order only being able to summon from your hand. But you do need 2 or more light dragon monsters. So if you're thinking that's a little too restricting and you want to go for the Guardian Order, I'll show you what Guardian Order is. Then you could go with Guardian Order. If you control 2 or more light monsters, you can special summon this card. You can only control 1 Guardian Order. So you can go with that. Perfectly fine substitute. They're both the same rarity. And that's really going to be it for my substitutions. Otherwise, let's get into what the deck wants to do. So what the deck wants to do, the deck wants to get into the XZ's Galaxy Eyes Cipher Dragon monsters. And for the most part, they all can steal your opponent's monster, boost attack, and go basically for direct attacks and for 1 turn kills or OTKs. So the deck really wants to OTK, so you really want to go second. It's okay if you go first. There's some ways to protect yourself that we're going to get into when we talk about combos, but for the most part you really want to go second so you can pull off the OTK. Like I said, there's going to be some cards that you can negate your opponent's effect. There's going to be some cards that let you steal your opponent's monsters, and then the whole goal is to then attack directly. So you're going to want to turbo out level 8 monsters. You're also going to want to have a Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon in your hand or graveyard at all times. A lot of these feed off of Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon and are able to special summon it from the grave, or they get special added effects if this is material attached to some of these. So keep that in mind. But some beginning combos, or actually we'll go with what you want to do really going first, and then we'll talk about some beginning combos. So going first, you're usually going to want to go into Hope Harbinger or Galaxy Eyes Soul Flare Dragon. Pardon me if I've been saying Solar Flare, but Soul Flare Dragon, or number 107 Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. And now the fun combo, if you go into Tachyon Dragon and you just so happen to have Tachyon Spiral Galaxy in hand, you can activate this in hand, and it's going to protect your Tachyon from being destroyed. And not just Tachyon, any Galaxy monster, any Galaxy Dragon monster from being destroyed. But it specifically can activate in the hand with a Tachyon Dragon, which is going to be the only one in the deck, is going to be this one. So you could bait your opponent into maybe using an effect on it, activate this in response from the hand. Now you got protection. You made your opponent waste a card or effect, and it can't be destroyed by battle or a card effect. So that's going to be some great protection if you're going first. Also, going first, this can negate a spell if you've got a I believe a Photon monster in the hand, which is why you're going to usually want, well, actually, is it Photon? I don't think it's Photon. It's just once per turn when a spell card effect is activated, quick effect, you can negate the effect, and if you do, attach that card to this material. So boom. So you can negate. Soul Flare is going to be one if you have a Photon monster in the hand. You can then negate and destroy, or not negate, you can target one special summon monster your opponent controls to destroy it. So you could use this effect right as your opponent special summons a monster, destroy it basically. And you can only use that once per turn, but you know, it's pretty good. It's a 2 monster link summon, 2 link summon. So that's pretty good going first as well. And again, Tachyon Spiral Galaxy in any kind of Galaxy Dragon monster you control is going to be your best bets when going first. Going second, you're going to just want to turbo summon into your XZ's Steel Monster, attack for game. And some of the combos that could allow you to do that, we're about to get into right now. So, first up, we got Photon Sanctuary. Now, Photon Sanctuary can pretty much get you 2 Photon tokens, 2000 attack, level 4. The 2000 attack is very crucial because now it allows you to summon things like Galaxy Knight So because you control a Photon or Galaxy monster, you can normally summon this card without contributing. And the only restriction to this is all the rest of the monsters you summon have to be light monsters. Everything in this deck is light, so you can summon Galaxy Knight. You can summon, I believe, not Galactic Spiral Dragon because they are thunder, but you can summon Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon because you need to tribute 2 monsters with 2000 attack or more. You can actually use the Photon Sanctuary tokens to get into Galaxy Eyes Soul Flare Dragon. So that is really good use from this spell card here, and that could really get some combos going for you. You can also, if you find your hand maybe is a bit bricky, feel free to use trading in combination with any of your level 8 monsters. So that's going to be Galaxy Eyes, that's going to be Galaxy Knight, that's going to be Galactic Spiral Dragon, that's going to be Galaxy Eyes Afterglow. Keep in mind, you're going to want to always have at least one Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon in hand or graveyard. So don't be afraid to discard the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. A lot of monsters in this deck and in the extra deck can special summon it from the grave and get special effects from it in the grave. So you're going to want to discard that if you can, and you're also going to want to discard Galactic Spiral Dragon because it says it can special summon itself from your graveyard. So if you're able to get out to light dragon monsters such as a Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon or an Xyz, 2 Xyz, or an Xyz and a Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, then you will be able to also special summon Galactic Spiral Dragon. And also Galaxy Eyes Afterglow, if you control the Galaxy Eyes monster, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. So if you plan on summoning Galaxy Eyes Photon, you can also then special summon Galaxy Eyes Afterglow, and boom, 2 level 8 monsters on board. Otherwise, I think your more regular and consistent combo is going to consist of Cipher Twin. You summon Cipher Twin, whether normal or special. If you go in second, your opponent controls the monster special summon from the extra deck, you can special summon it. He also has an ability where you can discard a card, special summon 1 Cipher monster from your hand or deck. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the rest of the turn except Cipher monsters, which is fine because there are Cipher monsters in your extra deck. It's going to be the Xyz monsters, primarily the ones that you get from the structure deck itself. So you're going to want to Cipher Twin Raptor, and your target, more often than not, is going to be Cipher Biplane. So now that you special summon Cipher Biplane to the board, it says once per turn you can target 2 Cipher monsters you control. Their levels become 8 until the end of this turn. Guess what? He can target himself. So boom, now you got 2 level 8 monsters on board. You could get into your Galaxy Eyes Cipher Dragon, because if you use Cipher Twin's effect, you can only special summon Cipher monsters. So you could get into Galaxy Eyes Cipher Dragon. Galaxy Eyes Cipher Dragon can be used to get into Galaxy Eyes Cipher Blade Dragon, or you can also use Rank Up Magic to do it as well. And then you can also get into Neo Galaxy Eyes Cipher Dragon from the Xyz, or rank up as well if you're into the level 9. So hopefully you're seeing that this is going to allow you to turbo summon out these Xyz a lot easier than just the base structure deck itself. It's pretty wild that they put out. I think this is easily, as base structure decks goes, the worst base structure deck that they've put out of the 3. But with this build, or just a build similar to this, you can more easily get into your Xyz monsters, more easily get into your OTK combos, and you should have a better time. Like I said, the Photon version of this deck is going to be the best, but you don't really need the extra, you don't need to buy the structure deck more than just once for the extra deck monsters, for the Xyz monsters, and that's it. The Photon version doesn't really use anything else as far as Cipher monsters goes. But this right here is going to be super budget friendly, so if you're just looking to climb ladder and, like I said, not get your face beat in, then this is going to be the deck for you. Hopefully I conveyed this information clearly and concisely. Like I said, the deck list is going to be in the description along with some timestamps on when I am talking about the different combos, what the deck wants to do, as well as the deck list. And if there's ways that I can improve and get this information out to you even better, please feel free to drop comments and let me know. Have you used Rage of Cypher? Have you used Rage of Cypher and modified it? You liking it? Is it able to compete against some of the more competitive decks that you might see on ladder? Let us know. Feel free to have discussions in the comments. I'll be chiming in as well. And until next time, Wolf out. Peace.